So let us discuss an example one. Okay, the following distribution gives you the state-wise teacher-student ratio in the higher secondary schools of India. Find the mode. These are number of students and this is number of states. Okay, so let us rewrite it horizontally. What is the first step here? We have to find the highest frequency, correct? So let us find that. So in all these numbers, the biggest number is 10. That means this is F1. Then I need to find the lower limit of modal class. What is modal class? The class interval which contains the highest frequency is modal class. So that's a modal class and its lower limit is going to be the L value. Next, F0 and F2. That means the number which is before F1, that is F0, and the next F2. So the previous one is 9, the next one is F2. So that means F0 is 9, F1 is 10 and F2 is 3. So you can remember it like 0, 1, 2 also. It should be in the order 0, 1, 2. First you will find F1, then the previous one F0, the next one is F2. Okay. After finding this, let us write all the data now. See, F1 is 10, correct? F0 is 9, F2 is 3 and H means class size. That is difference of that. Okay, 35 minus 30 is 5. You can take any, you can find the difference of any class interval here, but I usually take this. Fine, it will be okay, no problem. Next, we are going to calculate the mode. Next, we are going to calculate the mode. Okay, write the formula first. Now substitute the value carefully. L is 30. Okay. Then F1 is 10. Correct. From here, F0 is 9. Right. And 2 into F1. That means 2 into 10. Okay. Then minus F0. F0 is 9. And F2 is 3. Multiplied by H. H is 5. Okay, this is the first step of substitution, and do not forget this plus sign. You have to be really careful when you go on calculating. Sometimes this plus sign will disappear, means we will miss it. So when you miss it, the entire calculation goes wrong. So what is the next step? You have to solve this. Okay, when you are solving, make sure first you multiply 2 and 10, that you get 20. Then these two numbers you add, 9 minus 3 minus 12. Okay, do not subtract 10 minus 9 minus 3 and then multiply by 2. So as per the board mass, first you have to multiply. So we multiplied 10 and 2, we got 20. Then minus 9 minus 3, both are having same sign, so it becomes minus 12. Okay, the next step is this. Okay, now let us resolve the bracket first. So when you resolve, what happens? 1 by 20 minus 12 will give you 8. Then multiply 5 by 8. Fine. So you get 5 by 8. Okay, then calculate it. The answer will be this. Okay, this is what the calculation is all about. Okay, always remember, you first divide this. Okay, then add the answer with the L. Okay, do not take LCM here. You can take LCM, you will get the answer, but better not to take. I hope it's clear, correct? So let us work on another example where you are going to solve. Okay, this is the example on that, but here still I will discuss a little part of it, because as you can see here, what happens? The class interval 5 to 14, then the next class interval starts 15 to 24, 25 to 34, 35 to 44, 45 to 54, 55 to 64, correct? Now previously we had a continuous, but here it is not continuous, correct? We call this as inclusive class interval. So we have to make it continuous. So for that, what we will do, you can see here. What is done here? See, 5 has become 4.5, 14 has become 14.5. That means in the 5 I subtracted 0.5 and to the 14 I added 0.5. So what happens? 5 minus 0.5 is 4.5, 14 plus 0.5 is 14.5. Same way I subtracted 0.5 from the 15 and added 0.5 to the 24. So 14.5 and 24.5, 24.5 and 34.5, then 34.5 and 44.5, 44.5, 54.5, 54.5, 64.5. So by subtracting and adding 0.5, what I have got? I got a continuous class intervals now. You can see Fine. After this, we know what we have to do. We have to find the biggest frequency in this, correct? That you already know here, right? 23. So that's the first step. Okay. So let us find the first frequency. That is F1. Correct. So now its modal class is 34.5 to 44. So its lower limit is what? 34.5. Right? That is L. So now next one is what? We have to find the F0. F0 is previous frequency, which is 21. And F2 is the next frequency, which is 14. So we can mark all of them. Correct? F0 and F2 is all done, right? Now next, write down all the given things. L is 34.5, F1 is 23, F0 is 21, F2 is 14, and H is 44.5 minus 34.5, which gives you 10. Okay, so the last step already we know. We are going to do the calculation. So calculation, as I told you, first step is substitution. So when you have done the substitution, make sure first multiply 2 and 23, then add these two, because both are having same sign. Add them up. That's very important. If you do a small error here, the entire value goes wrong. Okay, entire calculation goes wrong. So 46 and 21 minus 14 will be minus 35. So simplify it further, you get 2 by 11. Then multiply 2 and 10, you get 20, 20 by 11. So divide 20 by 11. So we got this 1.81, then add it. So answer we got is 36.31. So 36.31 lies in 34.5 to 44.5. Okay, that's all. Fine, just repeat the video and do the calculations again. Okay, check whether you are getting the same answer or not. Okay, thank you.